This is your News Source Evening Bulletin for today, Thursday, the 11th day of October in the year 2018. Here's what we're tracking tonight. The call by the Alliance for Change for there to be public debates between candidates for the upcoming local government elections has been shot down by the PPP General Secretary and Opposition Leader Barra Jagdeo. Mr. Jagdeo said the call by the AFC is nothing more than a sham, since he believes the party currently has nothing else going for it as the local government elections approach.
Imagine these people shut down debate in Parliament. In Parliament, they shut down debate, they rush through bills, they refuse to answer questions. We have a long list of questions in Parliament that they refuse to give answers to. I can list them again, it will take the whole evening. And now he wants debates here. He wants debate, but I think it's just another sham because they have nothing else going to them. Nothing else going. And so this is the AFC.
The PPP General Secretary also lashed out at the Alliance for Change for using the term fit and proper as its campaign slogan. The term could be found in Guyana's constitutional requirement for a chairman of the Elections Commission. Attention was drawn to it by President David Granger during the search for a GCOM chairman. The PPP has since challenged the president's appointment. Today, Mr. Jagdeo said the AFC appears to be laughing at all of Guyana with its adoption of the term as its political campaign. Mr. Jagdeo also accused the president of abusing state resources to campaign for his party at the upcoming local government elections.
I think APNU has the obscenity that APNU is being engaged in. And at the center of it is the president in terms of abuse of resources of the state. Now, for party purposes, I don't have problem if the president goes to visit somewhere once in a while and he does some party work. That's fine. But this president has not seen it fit to go into the Rupunoni for ages. So in the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks, he's gone there twice.
Ironically, when Jagdeo was president, the then opposition had accused him of doing the same. More news coming up in a moment.
This Christmas, get a loan for your dream car with an extended repayment term. Spruce up your home with that renovation you always wanted and take advantage of low or no down payment. Get new appliances so you can cook up a storm. You'll get same-day approval. Plus, you can win a getaway to a destination of your choice. Visit RepublicGuyana.com today to find out how.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Get ready to ride it, ride it. Ready to ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride it, ride the wave. Open up the new vibe, drink up the boldness inside. Radical and fresh and wild, catch the wave now. Ride bold, ride fresh, ride strong. Come on, ride the wave. Taste the action, satisfaction, perfection. Wave, 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 wave,
Ride the new wave of excitement sweeping Guyana. Wave Pale Ale, a premium, full-bodied, strong and refreshing alcoholic brew, crafted to perfection for a bold, young, radical you. Don't settle for anything less. Catch a Wave Pale Ale and ride it today.
Wave Pale Ale,
crafted to perfection.
Experience our future together at the inaugural Green Guyana Expo and International Small Business Summit, Guyana National Stadium, October 18th to the 20th. Guyana's first-of-a-kind expo supporting the Green State Development Strategy for building the world's first green economy. See and learn how we will protect our environment, preserve our biodiversity, promote the use of renewable energy, and adapt to climate change. The Green Guyana Expo and International Small Business Summit, October 18th to the 20th, Guyana National Stadium, Providence. Start your journey at greenguyana.gov.gy or at Green Guyana on social media.
Welcome back. The Digicel company is not happy with the move by the Surinamese telecommunications regulators to block its cross-border data link, and the company is now taking the Surinamese Telecommunications Authority to court in Suriname. While officials at Digicel Guyana have been tight-lipped on the issue, reports surfaced in the Irish Times yesterday that Digicel has launched legal action against regulators in Suriname. The company was reportedly bypassing the Guyana system and using a link with Digicel Suriname to provide data services to its Guyana customers. Local telecommunications company GTT had complained months ago to the Guyanese government about the move and had described it as illegal, but nothing was done. Last week, the Telecommunications Authority in Suriname shut down the microwave link, causing significant data outages for Digicel's customers in Guyana. Digicel wants the courts in Suriname to issue an injunction to force the Surinamese authorities to reverse their action. A ruling could come as early as next week. GTT, meanwhile, has said that it has never filed any complaint to the authorities in Suriname over the issue, but it maintains that the Digicel link was illegal. GTT has indicated that it has the capacity to comfortably cater for the Digicel customers. GTT has had a monopoly on internet services for over 2 decades, but the company states that the monopoly may only be good on paper, since several other companies now offer internet and data services, even as moves are on the way to liberalize and regularize the telecommunications sector in Guyana. The Guyana Police Force has reported that 90 persons have lost their lives in accidents on the country's roadways so far for this year. The figure climbed to that number late yesterday when a young woman was hit down by a motorcar while she was crossing the road at Industry on the east coast of the Marara along with her boyfriend. She was identified as Shavanan Braslin. According to reports, she was rushed to the Woodlands Hospital where she passed away late last night while receiving treatment. The driver of the motorcar has since been arrested and will face charges soon. Her death came just hours after another woman was hit down in the Berbice area by a motorcyclist while she rode her bicycle to a nearby shop. She also died. And earlier this week, a young motorcyclist lost his life in the Lethem area while he raced across a bridge. On Sunday, an elderly Norton Street resident was hit down by a motorcyclist during a funeral procession, and he died. And last week in Georgetown, there were at least 3 deaths in 2 different accidents. The traffic department of the police force has been paying close attention to the traffic incidents and has been deploying more of its ranks to tackle speeding and other traffic offenses. Speeding, according to police force statistics, appears to be the leading cause for road accidents in Guyana. Let's tell you now that officials of Guyana's Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit have been working with their counterparts in Suriname to track down a Guyanese businesswoman who remains on the run from cocaine trafficking charges. Last week, a wanted bulletin was issued for the woman Rosemary Singh, also known as Rose, of Annandale on the east coast of the Marara. Reports in another section of the media claim that the woman was arrested in Suriname. However, Kanu investigators have said that is not so, and the woman remains on the run. It is, however, believed that she may be hiding out in a neighboring country or in French Guyana. The woman is wanted in connection with the investigations into a massive cocaine bust in Canada. A bauxite ship that departed Linden back in September arrived in Canada with more than 175 pounds of cocaine stashed in its hold. The Guyanese authorities immediately launched an investigation, and the woman's name popped up in several instances. She has not been seen since the bust, and last week Kanu issued a wanted bulletin for her. Canadian authorities have made arrests in the case over in Canada. Among those arrested is a Guyanese national who has links to both Guyana and Suriname. Investigators are looking at the route that was used by the cargo ship on its way back to Canada, and the persons here and in Suriname who may be linked to its operations. And finally this evening, a Venezuelan national who claimed that he and his friends fired several gunshots as part of a celebration will have to celebrate differently behind bars after pleading guilty to a number of gun-related charges and sentenced to jail. 27-year-old Jesus Rodriguez told the court that he came to Guyana on a business trip, and upon the successful completion of the business, he celebrated by firing gunshots. The incident occurred in the Cayuni area 4 days ago. Upon reports of the gunshots, the police went to the apartment where the man was staying and found a .38 revolver with matching rounds and a 9mm gun also. The man was immediately arrested. In court today, Rodriguez begged the court for leniency and mercy while admitting to the crime. He said he knows what he did was wrong, but it was just part of a celebration. The magistrate was in no celebration mood and sentenced the man to 2 years in jail. And that's your News Source Evening Bulletin for tonight. Gordon Mosley reporting.